And a major MAX improvement is on the horizon. That will cause serious disruptions in downtown Portland.
And TriMet is trying to get the word out early. Trevor Alt joins us live with the details. Trevor.
Good afternoon, Jenny and Ken. I am at the intersection of Southwest 11th and Morrison, where I haven't been able to avoid so much noise from MAX trains making their way through. In fact, if you take a closer look at some of these tracks, you can really see a lot of wear and tear, because I'm told part of these tracks here were part of the original first MAX line. That goes back to the late 80s, and so they've got 30 years of wear on them. Of course, they're due for this upgrade later this month, but the problem with a long-term solution is that it's going to cause short-term issues for a lot of riders.
Definitely there comes a time when you need to be doing major maintenance and upgrades and improvements, and that time is now for MAX.
The MAX tracks at Morrison and Yamhill at Southwest 11th have now seen more than 30 years of service, and TriMet says it's time for some fixes. Starting April 30th, they'll be improving the track bed and replacing switches, while also filling in gaps and broken asphalt next to the rails.
Before the benefits of this project comes a little bit of disruption for our riders.
Riders will see a major cutoff to MAX access downtown. For starters, the blue and red lines will be closed between Providence Park and the Rose Quarter, instead replaced with shuttle buses. And this is going to last until May 20th.
MAX riders should plan at least 30 to 45 minutes extra for their trips during this time.
And it's not just the MAX. The Portland streetcar will have to shut off all their service on 10th and 11th, instead opting for a shuttle system.
We're just asking people to be patient, be flexible. We're going to have posters up, there's a website up, and just trying to communicate with people as much as we can.
Now, you might remember last year there were some closures on the MAX downtown, but I'm told that this year is actually going to be a lot worse, because they are expecting, what's different this year is that they're not going to be able to walk between the two stations of the closures. A lot of people last year were able to avoid the buses. This year they won't be able to do that because it's such a big gap. And I want to give you a listen right now as this train goes by. You can hear just how bumpy those tracks are, so it's obvious that this needs to be fixed, but it is definitely going to cause some real trouble. And you heard from Roberta Allstedt and TriMet, you need to plan on 30 to 45 minutes extra once this gets going on April 30th. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Trevor Alt, Coin 6 News.
Trevor, did you plan that out with the train going by right then?
I did. I put in a call with the city, and I made them wait for a half hour until we got on live television, and then I let them come.
Nice timing. All right, thanks, Trevor.